This is a Forest Hymn and Picnic podcast where we play Forest Hymn and Picnic with each other.
Nice.
Thank you.
I like picnics.
That was great. Hello, listeners. I am Paul, the typical dungeon master and host of this show, but today we're doing something a little bit different, as you may have already noticed. We're playing something new. And with a new game comes all new rules, all new characters, and a new master of the game.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I would like to present to you our narrator for today's game, Monsieur Alan Boone.
Jim Carth.
And mine. Hello, I am Alan Boone. You may know me also as Jimalil Karth or Brackles and Yiltius. But in this...
What?
Zeniltus.
That's the first time I've heard that name.
It's the worst last name ever.
It's
We've
I've
heard
never
it before.
heard that.
We've heard it.
it's on my old character sheet.
It is.
It's part of the hidden background that I haven't told Paul about yet, where Brackle's actually a king who's been hiding out at Branshire.
Wow.
And it's Jim's cousin.
And his actual nickname is Strider also.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
So, before we get started, I'm going to roll this giant D2, which is also known as a coin, to see how things are going to go.
Yeah, boy.
Oh.
It's heads. Flip it good. We're flipping coins today. That's going to be most of the podcast. We're going to be flipping coins. And if it's heads, we win. If it's tails, we lose. And at the end, we're going to see whoever got the most wins. I know this is crazy.
Sorry, I just lost.
This is a very complicated game. I didn't think that we would actually be able to pull off an hour of coin flipping, but here we are.
Oh, my gosh.
No. The name of the game is The Forest Hymn and Picnic. It is a Kickstarter game by Cecil Howe. Is that right? Cecil Howe.
That's correct.
How do you pronounce his name?
How do you say his name?
Cecil Howe.
How?
Howe. Paul and I backed this on Kickstarter, and he gave us an early copy of the rules,
Yeah, boy.
which we're going to use today to play. It only has basically character creation, the basics of play, and some of that sort of stuff. So, you know, things might be a little rough here,
Yeah.
especially since none of us have ever played it before.
Indeed.
So, well, let's see how that'll go. But either way, it's going to be fun times.
I'm very excited.
It's called the Forest Hymn because it takes place in a massive forest that is mystical. It's called the Picnic because when you go on adventures, they're called picnics.
Picnic.
I love picnics.
What about the hymn, though?
It's the name of the forest, is the Forest Hymn.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
It's not.
That makes
It
sense.
is.
you're wrong. Hey, I got a question about the rules.
Yeah.
Whenever we flip the coin,
Mhm.
do we have to catch it and then flip it on our arm?
You can do it however you want.
There it is. Straight from the top.
Wow.
Nice.
You can do it however you want.
Yes.
Is it?
You notice Paul referred to me as the narrator. That's what the GMs are called for this game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be narrating the story. So if you want to get in the right mindset, be thinking of Over the Garden Wall. That's kind of where I'm headed with this.
I love it.
Love it.
You can also think of like Winnie the Pooh. So without further ado, let's just get into this. I mean, I could talk about this all day. You can look it up on Kickstarter, The Forest Hymn and Picnic. Just Google that if you're
Mhm.
interested.
Indeed.
And if you end up going with it, tell them Make Believe Heroes sent you.
Yeah, we'll drop some links in the show notes and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're excited for the full version, which is out next year. But let's give this thing a roll.
Let's do it.
You meet on the road,
Okay.
and you're heading towards the old pumpkin post
Hmm.
to meet an animal folk who is in need of help. Each of you, for whatever reason, are seeking picnicking, which is adventuring.
Picnicking.
You heard of the need and you decided to meet it. So why don't we go around and explain? You can either, if you already know each other, I'm leaving that up to you. You can explain how you know each other. If you don't, you can introduce yourselves to each other and describe your character and why you decided to go on this picnic. Let's start with Paul.
Hello, my name's Willoughby. I am a person. I was raised by wolves, and I typically run around wearing my favorite wolven costume. Actually made from fur, not from dead wolves that's been cut off, but fur that's been shed by my wolven brothers and sisters. I am out with a cousin, friend of the family, Fella. She is a badger. She and I set out together. She's sort of trying to teach me the ways of the forest hymn outside the world of just the pack, which is where I've spent most of my life. I was left with the wolves by a stork who was allegedly quite inebriated when he dropped me off with a bunch of wolves, but instead of, doing anything nefarious like eating me, they raised me as their own, dressed me up as a wolf, and I'm tall, about 6'3" or 4", blonde hair sticking out in tufts around the wolf head. Not wolf head, that's not a wolf head.
You skinned your family.
The wolf hood that I'm wearing, created very poorly in the shape of wolf's ears, and I'm just wandering down the forest alongside my friend and cousin, Fella.
Fella.
So, Fella, explain who you are.
Hey, I'm Fella.
Oh, hey, Fella.
I'm a badger, and I've always been pretty good at stuff. So when I was younger than I am now, obviously, I decided to learn how to sail. And I was gone for a while, and my family, they really liked that I was going to pursue this, and they really backed me and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So yeah.
Yeah.
She is literally bouncing
I'm
up and
bouncing
down.
in my chair. I probably shouldn't bounce. I'd probably mess up something. Anyways, I decided to come home and visit my cousin, Willoughby, and, get off the sailing for a while, and visit my family and see what's going on. It's been a while, so I'm pretty excited about, visiting my cousin, Willoughby. Yeah.
So good to meet you, Willoughby. So good to meet you, fella. I'm the old darling sleeper, but most people just call me darling.
Yes.
To describe my character, he's a ghost. He's got a floppy pointed hat with a bell on the end, so everywhere he goes there's this little ting 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 sing-songy ring whenever he's moving around. For his head is literally a sack of hay with several daggers stabbed into it.
Wow.
And
Jeez.
he's wearing a tuxedo. He kind of makes a sloshing noise as he moves. He's, standing here and
I'm the old darling sleeper ghost.
Oh my gosh.
This is my brother, over here, standing next to me. We're going on a picnic. Would you like to go on a picnic? I really like pies.
This is the best.
I love this so much.
Wow, my brother is so annoying. You can call me Wreck. My name's Rock Quarry Requiem, and I'm a ghost.
He's a wreck, all right.
You shut your mouth. My face is a canvas sack full of birdseed, and it's tied at the top with a rope, so it kind of looks like an onion.
Mm-hmm.
And I use makeup to draw faces on it. So depending on my mood, I might change my face. You never know. But I also have a tall blue dunce cap. It's very nice.
How appropriate.
What's your face look like right now? Happy, mad, upset, excited?
Spaced out.
How does that even
Like this.
And
I support this.
Oh, gosh.
my clothes
This is
Wow.
already the best thing we've ever done.
are patchworks of other old clothes. So basically, I just rip up my brother's clothes and patch them together. Just because.
He's regularly in my wardrobe.
Yeah.
So, two of y'all are family. The other two of y'all are family. Do y'all two know each other? Two groups, I should say.
Well, I think we met years ago, didn't we, Willoughby?
I didn't.
Maybe you were at home.
Maybe we did. I've been looking for someone for a long time from long ago. She gave me this kit to make a kite, but there's no ribbons. Do you have ribbons?
I have some fur and rope.
We can make a ribbon out of that, maybe. I might be able to make something up for you if you want it.
No. This isn't her, Rick. This isn't her.
Maybe she gave me my bicycle.
Huh?
A bicycle.
I've always wanted to ride a bicycle.
I think if I would have had a bicycle, I would have either rode it or gave it to Willoughby. I don't know.
Probably.
Oh.
No, I don't have your bike, or I didn't
Wow.
give you your bike.
Wow.
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 So, as you all proceed down the road, the leaves of the trees have started turning. They're yellow and red, vibrant in the morning sun. There's a crisp, cool breeze with the smell of apples wafting through the forest. The road is dusty, but the dust isn't being kicked up or anything like that. It's very calm, very peaceful. The bird song has begun as you march toward your destination. And off in the distance, you can see sort of a fork in the road. And at the center of that fork, there's a little post, like what you'd see someone selling vegetables. And piled around that are pumpkins. Some of the pumpkins are carved in jack-o'-lantern fashion. Some are very simple, just 2 triangles for eyes and a slot for a mouth. Others are elaborate designs that you recognize from different clans of the forest, different gangs and different insignias. And then some are just pumpkins. And as you get closer, you see beside the pumpkin post, there's a rocking chair. And in the rocking chair is a animal folk, a tabby cat, orange, dressed in a type of livery. Looks like he is almost like a squire of some sort, but you can tell that that's probably not his actual profession, just his preference of dress. As you approach, he stands up and says, "Well, I'm glad to hear some have answered the call to my picnic."
Hello, 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 hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. My name is Milton.
Hello, Milton.
Hey, Milton.
I'm Willoughby.
It's pleased to meet you, Willoughby. And you are? He kind of looks at everyone else.
I'm Fella.
I'm old, darling, sleep. You can call me darling, though.
And I'm Rhett.
Well, Willoughby, fella, darling, Rec, thank you for answering my call. You see, my brother has left into the woods in search of mushrooms, and he's always been obsessed with finding more exotic shrooms of various magical properties. Some, they say, can make you big, some can give you new life, but others are poisonous, and many are in dangerous places. I've warned him not to go too deep into the woods, especially off the trail, but it's been 2 days and I haven't seen him. He should have been back that evening. So, I am concerned about, I can't leave the old pumpkin post. It's prime season for jack-o'-lanterns. And so, I have decided to call for picnic. If you fellows would, one literally, would like to, because your name's Fella.
I get it.
That's a funny joke. I never thought of that.
My sense of humor, some would say is lacking, but I'm glad you appreciate it. So, if you would like, I can close up the post.
You're a builder.
A builder?
You're a builder. I dreamt I was an architect.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You see him grin.
I don't get that one.
What's an architect?
I don't get it.
I dreamt I was an architect. That's not how the melody goes. But I'm curious, builder, what have you built here?
here, my family has built a pumpkin patch further back, and he points through the trees behind the post, hidden from the road, but here we sell our pumpkins, our jack-o'-lanterns, and sometimes a bit of magic.
Ooh, magic.
Magic.
I like magic.
There's magic in me.
There's magic in all of us, but especially you phantoms. you ghosts.
Yeah, we're very magic.
How can we help you?
I seen magic when I sailed.
So I will close up the post, show you where he went off the road into the woods, through the trail. And from there, if you can find him and bring him back safely, I will give each of you a choice of the best pumpkins we've grown this year. Oh, not these. These are mundane pumpkins. These are what we sell to passerbys. I'll take you to the patch and you can see the best pumpkins. The great pumpkins.
The great pumpkins?
I get it.
The great pumpkins.
Maybe I could get it up, pumpkin for a head.
Are they filled with candy?
No, Willoughby. They're not filled with candy.
We have the plastic ones filled with candy, but those aren't until
What is plastic?
later in the month. Plastic is an old art lost by the persons. We still have the plastic pumpkins from when this forest was dominated by the people folk. But alas, the making of plastic has been lost to us. So, let's go down here to follow me down the road. So he takes the left fork. He puts up a sign that says, "Closed. Please do not steal pumpkins." And marches off, his tail wagging, twitching more like, in anticipation of his brother's return. So you go down the road maybe a mile, and he says, "So this is the trail my brother, Merton, used to, well, still takes to go find mushrooms. So I don't know the trail. He's more of a picnicker than I am. I'm more of a pumpkiner. But if you follow this trail, the trail's pretty clear up to a point, and then you'll just look for where the mushrooms are. I wish I could help you more. He always wanted me to go on these treks with him, but I was never one for adventure. So I prefer to stay at home and have pumpkin pie. Yams. I love yams."
Do you have any yams on you right now?
He reaches into his pocket and pulls a yam that has been weirdly cooked already. It's kind of mushy in his hand. He says, "Would you like one?"
Very much so, please.
Oh,
He hands you the yam. It's got some fur in it.
It's got some fur in it. That's okay. Willoughby takes the yam and he peels back the peeling and starts to eat it. This is the tastiest yam that I think I've ever eaten, and I've eaten a lot of yams.
would you like some sweet tea to wash it down?
Yum yum, madame.
Yes, I would.
I got some sandwiches if you get hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Oh, well, probably shouldn't tell you about the sandwiches then.
Darling pulls out a little teacup, and he takes his hand and he reaches it up and lets he's got daggers all through his head, right? So he's just gonna make a little nick in his hand and hold his hand over the teacup, and all this dark liquid's gonna pour out into it.
Okay.
And then he's gonna hand you the teacup, and then he's gonna sew his hand back up.
Wow.
Willoughby is convinced that nothing about that is the least bit abnormal, and he continues to eat the yam and sip the tea.
Fella is literally just jumping around.
Okay, when you sip the tea, it burns a little bit, not because it's hot, but because it's whiskey.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Willoughby, are you sure that's tea?
So Milton says, "Well, I'm glad you enjoy the yam, and that's an interesting way to get tea. Ghosts never cease to amaze me."
I don't think that's tea.
Milton sniffs and says, "I reckon it's not. Ooh, that's some strong stuff."
Gonna drink you away.
So he says, "Godspeed in your endeavor. I will be at the post when you return, unless it's after sundown, in which case I'll see you at the post in the morning. Merton will know the way."
You're not out at night?
"Not typically, no."
That's when the fog and the occult is the thickest.
"Indeed, hence why I'm not out at night."
But that's beautiful time.
Spooky.
"It is.
Wait a second.
Yes."
I don't think this is tea.
Willoughby, I just told you.
My pappy drinks tea like this, and he says I can't have it.
And you drank it anyways.
I only sipped it.
Yeah, but you...
Are you I just need to know one thing, fella. Are you gonna tell pappy?
What are you gonna give me if I don't?
This tea.
You're gonna give. Listen, I ain't drunk that tea in a while.
Well, Pappy also uses it for, like, other stuff.
I mean, I'm only like 6.
That's pretty old for an animal folk.
But I've been selling for a while, and sometimes it gets a little crazy. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
So take this. I'll give you my tea if you don't tell Pappy.
All right, well, deal, okay?
Okay.
But you don't tell my mom.
I won't.
If you
I
tell
promise.
my mom, I'll
promise.
tell your pappy.
I promise.
I'll tell him you drunk and you loved it.
Wolves never lie.
Okay, I got your howl. Yeah.
This is the greatest thing.
And fella takes the tea and drinks it like gladly. And
Crap! I thought she was gonna like, put it in a vial or something.
no. She
Oh,
drinks
boy.
it gladly. She's like, wow, I ain't had that in a while. They hate it when I drink it on the boat.
Oh my. Drinking and boating is illegal in the forest, Tim.
Yeah, it's not safe, but whatever.
I may have made a mistake.
Well, I'm such a good captain that it really doesn't. It doesn't bother me.
The ghost filled with whiskey just said you made a mistake.
All right. So we're going to find Merton? Is that his name? I can't remember.
That's right.
I think I was looking at an acorn or something.
Are we supposed to murder Merton?
No.
Murderton.
We're supposed to find him.
Is he a ghost?
Is Milton still there, or is Milton walked off?
Earlier, Milton said, I must be back to the post. All the chatter started again, and you could see he was kind of like trying to like step
Slink
away.
off.
Yeah.
Started talking about tea and he was out.
After a few moments, he kept trying to interject and say, well, bye, and just never got an opportunity. So then whenever y'all look up from your revelry, you notice Milton's gone.
Did Milton say what his brother looked like?
Well, Milton's a cat, so I figure he's a dog. Like cat dog.
No,
Get
no,
it?
no, no. No, that doesn't make sense.
Perhaps he's a rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit. That sounds more right. Rabbit.
Maybe he's a people.
He might be. I don't know.
It's
I was just
possible.
making a joke, and you obviously didn't get it at all. But I guess we need to head that way and get Merton.
Does anyone know how to track our way there?
I can sniff it out.
Oh yeah, he's a wolf.
I bet I can do that.
Sniff it out, sniff it out. We are lost, we can never go home.
How do I do that?
So, with this game, a quick explanation of how, if you're used to D&D, what we would normally call a check in the Forest Sim and Picnic is called a question. You must answer the question. So, in this case,
I'm good at questions.
answer a question to stick to the trail, basically. You're not on a road. You're on, like, basically a forest trail, but it's still not, like, super clear. So you're going down the trail to make your way through there to try to find any sign of Merton. There are different ways you can do this. It's definitely you roll your d20, you add your intelligence modifier, and you can try using one of your subjects. So one that might fit with this, bouquet, because it's knowledge of flowers, grasses, trees, vegetables, and other plants in the forest. You can use kernel, which is the ability to eat corn. No, it's the ability to lead and direct, especially under distress, like colonel, that kind of kernel. And you could maybe even try to do something else.
Is this like reconnoitre?
Reconnoitre. Yeah, that could fit there as well. That's the ability to gather information and spot what is intended to be hidden. It's not so much finding what's intended to be hidden, but it fits for discovering information. So trying to find tracks and stuff.
Okay, so I don't have any gifts or gags in any of those subjects. So I'm just going to roll and try to answer the question all on my own.
Okay.
You go, Willoughby.
Sniff it out.
It's an 8.
An 8. You add your intelligence.
0.
Wow, you're dumb. I'm just kidding.
I'm average.
Okay. So you manage to follow the trail, but you don't see any signs of mushrooms, and you're on the trail for quite a long time. So you're not sure if you've gone too far. Have you ever been like driving down the road and you're looking for a turnoff and you know the name of the road, and then after a while you're like, man, have I passed it. I don't think I've passed it, but I feel like I've gone too far. So then, like, maybe you turn around and then later you found out that you didn't actually pass it. You just forgot how far it was or something like that. You know that feeling?
I do know that feeling.
Yeah, me too.
You have that feeling right now.
Guys, I think we might have gone a little too far. I'm not sure. I thought we would have found something by now.
This is what happens when you let the living lead the way.
Okay, guys. So, sometimes you just gotta be one with nature and stuff. And since I have a negative in bouquet, you know what? I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about. And a fella lays on the ground in the dirt. I'll tell you what she looks like first. I didn't tell y'all. I don't care for keeping clean. My clothes are constantly covered in dirt, and my face is smudged, and I have a bit of an odor that people politely ignore.
Oh boy.
So,
Lovely.
I could smell it.
so I just want to let you know.
All I smell is that bourbon.
So a fella's just gonna lay down and take a deep breath and just be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, I didn't get nothing. I have no idea what to do here.
Oh, well, go ahead and make a bouquet question. So the way that works, you've got a negative in bouquet, right?
Right.
So if you're typically in a D&D game, the way you would do that is you roll it and add that negative modifier. But in this game, it's called a gag.
Oh no.
You've got gags and gifts, and they cancel each other out. So if you've got a gag or if you've got a gift, however many you have, you roll that many d6s and take the highest. So go ahead and roll a d20, add intelligence, and roll a d6 and subtract that.
Uh-oh.
I did really bad.
Things aren't good.
Wow. So I rolled a 2 on my d20, and then I got 0 for intelligence, and then my d6 I rolled a 2.
So I think the lowest you could technically roll with that, I think it still comes out to a 1. But rolls also have basically stages of success or failure. So a flop is when the answer is 6 or more under the question, or the question being the DC. A fluke is whenever it's 5 or less. A favor is whenever it's within 5, and a fortune is if it's 5 or more. So what you just rolled there, without telling you what the actual question was, is a flop.
Yeah, how could it not be?
Exactly.
Total flop.
While laying there, you contract the mange. I'm just kidding.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
She probably already has it.
I probably do.
I'm sure she isn't
Most
clean.
Definitely.
So you're lying in the dirt, and there's this moss nearby, and this mossy-looking creature that looked like moss just kind of pops up and bites you.
What in the world?
Oh,
And it's kind of latched onto you. Take 1 wound.
Ah, Willoughby! Willoughby! Willoughby!
What was it that bit her?
So it's like a bed of moss, but it turns out it was actually a creature. So the moss stands up almost like a blanket and bites a hold of her arm.
Oh.
I want to lunge at it and try and attack it.
Okay, you're going to attack. So to attack, roll a d20. And with that d20, are you using bludgeoning or?
I'm going to pull a dagger from my fur. Not any pocket or anything. It's just all tangled up in my fur. And I just yank it free and lunge at this mossy thing.
Okay, so you have to roll a d20.
I have a +1 in daggers.
Okay, so roll a d6, and you can add your strength modifier.
Okay. Ooh. So I rolled a 13 on the d20, +1 for my strength is a 14, +6. So that's a 20.
Nice.
That inflicts 1 wound on the creature.
I sold my soul to a 3-piece.
And he pulls out a pistol from his breast pocket.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna make you holy.
You all are so welcome.
Oh my god.
This is my favorite line from anything ever. I sold my soul to a 3-piece, and then he pulls a pistol from his pocket.
Okay, so yeah,
I want to shoot the moss.
awesome. So I'll say that whenever Paul or Willoughby stabbed it, it backed off, but it's still kind of like hunkered down. So go ahead and take your shot.
That's a 14 on the dice.
Okay.
So what do I add to that, seeing how it's a pistol?
A pistol, you would add your agility.
Okay, so that's nothing. It's a 10.
Okay. And then if you have a gift in...
Pistols.
I have no gifts or gags in pistols.
Okay, so that's just what's on the die, which is a hit.
Yes.
And so with that, you can see it makes a hole in the middle of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it just kind of lies down there and looks like moss again. Looks like it's just plain moss, but there's a big hole with it.
It's going
Wow.
down, down this early in the round.
Bum 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 bum.
What was that? What was that moss thing?
You know, I've never seen one of those, and I don't want to see one of those again, and it makes me mad.
Are
Don't
you-
tell my mom.
Are you hurt?
Ew, that was mossy.
Nice of you to join us, Rec.
Are you hurt?
It bit me a little bit, but I think I'll be okay.
Willoughby, you asked what it was. Make a bouquet check.
Okay.
Question.
Question. That's accurate.
I got a 4.
You have no idea what this thing was, and quite frankly, you're a little scared now.
I want to make a bouquet
Yeah,
check.
I'm gonna bouquet it.
Okay.
I got a 16 flat.
Okay.
I got an 18 plus 1.
It's not a plus
Ooh.
1. You add a gift to it actually, so it's a plus a d6.
Oh.
Yep.
So,
He got a 20.
Nice.
Awesome.
Ooh.
So, darling, you know that this thing is called a moss mugger. It looks like moss, and it waits on small animals to try to sleep on or near it, and then wraps up on them. And sometimes it'll attack large animals because it doesn't really know what size is. But because you got fortune, because you scored so high on the roll,
you boys.
you know also that you can clip the moss off of it. You can just kind of like take a dagger or something and shave some of the moss, and it has medicinal properties if chewed.
Hey, Miller?
No.
Miller?
Bella.
Miller?
Nope.
Bella.
Millby? Millerton?
Will
Milton?
Millowby?
Merton.
He's trying
Talking
to
to
say
you, Paul.
your name, Paul.
Willoughby.
His name's Willoughby.
Oh, Miller. Will you, cut some of that moss off there with your dagger?
I don't know. I'm a little scared.
you can make a check against your resolve. Roll the dice, and if it matches your resolve, you can do it. Otherwise, you won't get near that thing.
I rolled an 11. My resolve was a 9.
Okay, so you overcome your fear, and you can approach it.
Willoughby doesn't want to, but he also wants to like impress his new friends a little bit and show them how brave he is. So he approaches the thing slowly, and he picks up a stick along the way, and he sort of prods at the moss. And does it move or react in any way?
Nope, it's still very still, like it's regular moss.
He leans down and inspects it with the stick, flips it over. Does it just look like regular moss?
If you flip it over, you can see that there's an animal on the underside attached to the back of the moss. Have you ever like pulled up moss and it just comes loose in like just a big old
Sheet.
flat? Yeah, a sheet.
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like, except the bottom of it has like these. There's kind of like a central creature, and you can tell it's attached to all the moss, but there's kind of like a middle piece of it that's a body, and it's got like legs, kind of like little insect-looking legs, and then it's got a mouth and 2 eyes. But you can tell its eyes are really dark, so it's like not really used to using them all that much. But its legs are kind of curled up like a spider when it dies.
Thank you.
Oh.
Willoughby says, I would not eat that.
Just cut some of that moss off there.
He gingerly cuts off a little bit of the moss off of the little moss blanket and then brings it back to Rec.
After you cut off the moss, right after you finish cutting it off, the thing starts going, and then you drop it, and it turns back into just looking like regular moss. But you successfully harvested moss.
Yay.
Willoughby tries not to look utterly terrified.
Darling walks over to Fella.
Where did you sleep last night? You
Um,
gotta be careful, because the moss will eat you if you sleep on it.
Yeah, I realized that after I laid on it.
It's a mugger.
So, y'all ready to get out of here? I really don't want to, get eat up by a moss mugger again. Ugh.
Let me load my pistol.
Load it.
He's, putting the powder back in. It's a flintlock. He's putting the powder back in, make sure the flint's in place, cocks the hammer back, puts it back in his breast pocket.
What did you say the moss was good for again, Alan?
It is medicinal if you chew it. So It will heal 1 wound for a nice wad of moss that you chew, kind of like tobacco.
Nice.
Hey, I've got 1 wound.
You need to give that to the child.
You
I ain't no child.
remind me of the babe.
If you hold it and make tea out of it, then you can have 3 doses instead of just 1. But if you chew it as is, it's just 1.
I want to make tea out of it.
I can help you with that.
I'm a brewer.
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
no. We don't want whisked tea.
Let me provide the liquid.
I'm pretty good at making tea.
Do I have to roll to make some tea?
Yeah, you could do either brewer or surgery.
I'll do brewer.
I have brewer and surgery.
I have brewer. Do we all have brewer?
No. I didn't get brewer.
It's a 10.
Yeah, that's a fortune. You actually get 1 extra. Instead of 3, you get 4 because...
Oh yeah, boys.
There's Jeffrey.
Awesome. So now you have 3 things of tea. Or 4 things of tea.
Here you go, feller. Here's just some tea.
Well, thanks, Rick. That's really nice of you. I hope this wound goes away pretty quick. And I drink the tea.
Awesome. So, y'all have encountered a moss monster. Y'all have made some tea. And you're no closer to Merton. What do you want to do now?
Yeah, we got really distracted. I think we need to head
I'm
that
going
way.
to try and find the trail again.
Well, you're still on the trail, but it's not really... You're not sure...
Right.
Again, you know the drill, where Merton is, or if he departed from the trail.
I would like to look for mushrooms specifically.
I want to do that too.
Okay. Everyone who's looking for mushrooms, you can do bouquet, or you can do Raquanatar, either one.
So I get down really low onto the ground this time. Problem is, I wasn't using my nose before, and I just go to sniffing the dirt, trying to get a whiff of some mushroominess somewhere.
Mushroom, mushroom, badger, badger, badger. Mushroom, mushroom.
Perfect.
That is
Snake.
a 16.
16, wow.
Oh yeah.
So you catch a whiff of some of them shrooms. I need to stop saying shrooms. You catch a whiff of some of them mushrooms, and you can tell that there's not any on this trail, but you can smell them off in the forest.
I got a 22. 16 plus a 6.
It's dangerous to go alone.
I smell something funky.
What do you smell, Willoughby?
I think there might be some mushrooms down that way.
Is it a shortcut?
To mushrooms.
Well, head that way, Willoughby. We'll follow you.
So you know kind of the general direction of the mushrooms. And Rick, from making his bouquet question, answering the bouquet question, and getting a fortune. Y'all both got fortunes on them, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Your fortune, Willoughby, showed you the direction instead of just they're nearby. And your fortune, first, it verifies that Willoughby's check is indeed correct, and it lets you know what kind you can likely expect, so what to be looking for. So you'll have an extra gift on any checks to identify or find additional mushrooms on this trail
Oh.
excursion. So do y'all head in that direction?
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
You head off the trail. You notice that the trees are a little thicker here. There's more brush. You occasionally get a little something tugging at you, some sort of briar or branch. But the going is still not overly difficult. You know, you can still kind of know your way back to the trail. And you start seeing mushrooms here and there. So this doesn't require a question, but anyone who has studied bouquet recognizes that these mushrooms are fairly commonplace. Like, they don't sound like the special kind of mushrooms that somebody would go after the way Milton described Merton's obsession. These are just kind of like good for eating. If you cook them, don't eat them raw. And so, yeah, standard commonplace mushrooms. But as you go along, you know, you see those here and there, but then off in the distance, there's sort of a clearing. Not a big clearing, but kind of in the middle of that clearing are some really cool-looking mushrooms.
Ooh.
Different from the standard common ones. And it looks like they've already been picked.
Ooh.
But it's not just mushrooms. It's like mushrooms and gourds. There's also some like, there's a pumpkin. A lot of fall goodies.
Fodder shocks.
I've never heard that word before in my life.
Really? Fartishocks.
Is that a cuss?
No.
No, it's where you take a bunch of corn stalks and you tie them together. It's like fall decoration.
Yeah.
Fodder shocks.
We're not looking at decorations. We're looking at stuff that's been picked.
So you see some mushrooms and gourds and other things. What do?
Oh,
That looks like the mushrooms.
perhaps I could get ahead. I could get ahead. I could get ahead. Other than the sack of daggers.
I sniff them.
You approach and sniff. He gets ahead.
Well, he doesn't get a head. He just picks up a pumpkin and he's inspecting it as potential head.
Oh, okay. And so while you're sniffing it, suddenly you feel something tighten around your ankle and the world turns upside down, Willoughby.
Oh no.
Willoughby!
Oh,
Willoughby, it's gonna be okay. Calm down, calm down.
You fell right into it, man.
Who let the dogs out?
So you hear movement through the woods, and you see kind of on one end of the clearing, there's a hill that's a little taller than the rest. There's a couple of people in trees, and then there's a couple, and by people I mean animal folk. And they say, "What are you guys doing here in the Scrooby Gang's territory?"
You make me wanna die.
And he pulls his pistol out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You could look up, and the one on top of the hill, he already has his pistol drawn, and his is a really fancy looking revolver. Like,
Oh, snap.
it's got a really long barrel, and it's got carving in it. He pulls back the hammer and says, "Hold on
Is
now."
his name Ocelot?
No.
Oh man.
No, he is an ocelot.
He's actually a raccoon.
Of course it is.
Yeah, he's a raccoon. So he's up there, and he's kind of short and squat, and he's wearing a bandana around his neck, and he's wearing a vest as well. Around his belt, he's got like the little slots for individual bullets.
Cool.
Yes.
He's got that
Oh, cool.
and a holster. Hold on now, we don't need any of that. This is a friendly interrogation.
Seeking Merton is our way, and picnicking is our game.
Picnickers, eh? Well, I see you were enticed by our little patch of goodies here, taking from our territory. That won't fly in this part of the hymn.
So,
Where's Garvey?
Garvey. So Willoughby's hanging from like a rope or whatever, like he got
Yeah,
caught in it.
By
okay.
the ankle.
You better let me down from here.
So I want to use chicanery and use the bullying of it and try to bully him to let Willoughby down.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so what do you say to him?
Okay. Willoughby, it's gonna be okay. Hey, you mister. You let my friend down right now. If you don't, it's not gonna be pretty. You want to let him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll a Sean Connery check or question.
Sean. I really suck at this rolls right now. I got a 4 and a 2, so I got 6.
A 6. That won't do it. In fact, that's a flop.
Ooh.
So
Gosh.
he looks around and says, okay. You want him down? And with a very quick
crap.
gesture,
I'm sorry.
he fires the gun. He shoots the rope, and you fall down on your head and take a wound.
Willoughby!
I don't mind letting him loose, seeing as how he got you surrounded and outnumbered.
And I do take a wound, you said?
You do take a wound. He's not the least bit intimidated. In fact, he's so confident he's willing to let you down, but not pleasantly. Listen, guys. Listen, we can level here. We're civilized out here in the Scrooby Gang.
The Scrooby Gang.
Why are you hurting me?
We didn't hurt you on purpose. You're trying to take our goods.
I wasn't trying to take nothing.
He was just sniffing them. He sniffed stuff.
Yeah, I see that. He's sniffing. I can see his mouth watering. He looks like a hungry fella.
I'm always hungry, but I wasn't trying to take your pumpkins.
He was just sniffing, man.
We spent all day gathering this stuff. All day. You come and try to take it? Listen,
Hey, wait.
I want to take a match out and light it and hold it next to their stuff.
Hey, wait.
Some men just like to watch the world burn.
I've got a new complaint.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll burn it.
He's not kidding. You should probably let us go. Or join us on our picnic.
Where's Martin?
Merton. It's Merton, Rick.
Merton.
Yeah.
So, the raccoon-looking fellow, he says, "Again, we can end this amicably. Put down the match." And he's kind of got his pistol pointed at you right now. He says, "Y'all can pass through our territory safe. We spend all of our time keeping this patch of forest safe for mooks like you. But there's a fee. You can pay our toll. We'll let you through. You're looking for Martin, that little cat guy?
Yeah.
We'll let you through for 2 pennies each."
I don't carry pennies, they have storks on them.
Do any of us have pennies?
I have.
What's your wealth?
Is that just your wealth? I have 8 wealth.
You're doing well.
Yeah,
I've got
I'm-
3.
I got 2.
I got 4.
She could pay it on her own.
Yeah, I'll
like-
pay it.
So whenever you pay wealth that is equal, if you pay pennies equal to your wealth, nothing happens. Like, you don't lose any. If you had to pay more, so let's say you had to pay 10, you would lose 2 of your wealth.
Okay.
I didn't realize you were so wealthy. So
Yeah, I rolled good.
She's a sailor.
I'm a sailor. I
Okay.
sailed a lot.
Oh,
It's
I'll
okay,
drop the
Willoughby.
match. I'll drop it.
Okay, hold on, Rick. Hold on.
If you really want me to drop it, I'll drop it.
It's okay, Rick.
Rick, hold on.
She has the pennies, she paid the point.
So I don't lose any wealth? Is that what you're saying? Or I do?
you don't.
Okay.
You can pay 8 pennies and you're good. So, hey, Bobo. And you see a dog in the woods, a Great
Bobo.
Dane.
Oh, dang.
But it's a people folk. He says, "Bobo, go out there and take the pennies."
All right, here you go, Bobo.
Row, 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 and takes the pennies.
Oh my gosh.
Bo 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 bo.
I'll go over and sniff toward Bobo a little bit.
Bobo sniffs back.
Oh my gosh. They're smelling each other's butts, guys.
No.
His tail starts wagging.
I start like shaking my hips and this
Oh my goodness.
this rough patch, like hair glued together tail that's hanging down off my back is like sort of wagging.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he don't really have a tail.
Bobo says, "You ain't no dog."
I'm a wolf.
Wow, you're
Oh,
literally
Lord.
barking at each other.
And now y'all are fast friends.
We are.
Now you're best friends.
We're best friends.
Did we just become best friends?
I shake his hand.
He hands out his hand and y'all shake. And he slips a penny into your hand.
Oh.
Thank you, Bobo.
Don't tell the boss.
I won't.
So then the raccoon, it's like, "Bobo!" And Bobo like quickly kind of says, "Sorry," and goes back to his post in kind of the edge of the clearing. "Pleasure doing business with you, fellas. So, you said you were looking for a Martin?
Merton.
Merton.
Martin.
That wouldn't happen to be a young black cat, would it?"
Maybe.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Saw a fella of that description coming through here with a thing of mushrooms.
He's like a black cat.
Those mushrooms there, that was his payment to come through our territory. For a little something extra, I could show you the way to what direction he went in.
What are you thinking?
Could I steal some of those mushrooms?
If you want to, you can make a slink check.
I would like to.
Or maybe not slink. What is it?
Chicanery.
Chicanery. Do either chicanery or slink.
This is where we all
I
die.
don't have either of those, so.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, Rick.
All right, Kjorg, make me a sleight of hand check.
It's a 4.
Oh,
It's a 4.
Oh my gosh.
Do you add anything to it? I'd say agility.
That's a 0. So.
Okay. So, that's a
Floppity doop top.
that's a flop.
Oh,
So
jeez.
Oh, pardon my brother, he likes the mushrooms a little too much.
you hear a voice in the forest that says, "Hey, boss! This guy's trying to pinch our mushrooms. So he had already holstered his pistol, and so he pulls it back out, not really pointing anywhere. He says, "You trying to steal our goods? After we were so kind to let you come through our patch of forest here. Safe passage. I'll tell you what, we'll forgive it this time, but the price for the Martin's whereabouts, that information, that goes up."
Oh, man.
Okay, tough guy, you little tough guy. What are you thinking then?
I'm thinking, 10 pennies, or if you got any goods on you, we can strike a deal.
I tell you what, how about I give you 2 sandwiches and we just call it even?
2 sandwiches? I'd knock off 2 pennies for 2 sandwiches.
All right.
So if I give him the 2 sandwiches, it goes back to 8,
Yeah,
and I don't lose any.
right.
Right. Okay.
Here's your sandwiches, jerk.
Bobo, don't you dare eat those sandwiches. And so Bobo comes out and takes the sandwiches. He goes, "Are they Scrooby snacks?"
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my
Alan.
goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alan, did you name them? Did you name them the Scrooby Gang just so you could say Scrooby Snacks?
I did not expect any snacks to happen
It
here.
just happened.
It just, that's great.
Scrooby snacks.
Sorry. That's like the only thing I had that.
That's the best thing.
This game, I just want to tell you, is so far like awesome.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
All right.
So let us know where he's at.
The one guy still hasn't left his hill. So he points off in a direction. He says, "You go that way about 50 paces, and we gave him safe passage and escorted him through our territory. So he went that way, and then there's a trail. It's a very light trail, not often traveled. You could find it if you look for it. Take that trail. He went that way. We don't know that after that he left our grounds, our area here, our patch in this forest. So we don't know where he went from there, but that should get you well on your way."
All right. Thanks, I guess. Hope you enjoy the sandwiches. Hope he gets sick.
It's been a pleasure dealing with you.
Not so much the same.
Rick, don't say anything else.
And then Rec throws a match on his pumpkins and runs away.
So you can see the gang kind of slink back into the woods, and y'all are on your way.
Mm-hmm.
We undo it.
You find the trail without much trouble, but you realize it would have been very hard to find this without knowing where to look.
Hey, Rec,
Yeah.
you got any more of that tea?
Yeah, I do.
Hey ho, to the bottle I go.
Here's just some tea.
I got a knot on my head from where they dropped me.
Should we just pour the tea on it?
You think that would
I
fix
don't-
it?
No, I think you should drink it, Willoughby, and I'm awfully sorry about that.
Here, have a drink.
All right.
He's not a ghost.
Have a drink, Miller.
He's a dog person.
His name's Willoughby.
Millerby.
Yeah, that's close enough, I
I
guess.
take the tea and I down it in one gulp.
Okay, so you heal a wound.
Excelente.
So as you're following through the trail, every so often you feel like you've got a pair of eyes on you. You might catch a glimpse of somebody ducking behind a tree, and it seems probably like it's part of that Scrooby gang, making sure you make tracks.
I feel like we have friends.
But once you get a little ways down that trail, all that activity stops.
Oh.
Ooh.
So now that you're on the trail, do you follow?
We follow.
We follow. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Make Believe Heroes. I hope that you're enjoying this late Halloween special where we're playing The Forest Hymn and Picnic by Cecil Howe. We had a ton of fun recording this episode, and we really hope that you guys get as much enjoyment out of it as we did. If you have, then you should go follow Cecil on Twitter, and of course, check out his game as soon as it becomes available. But before we move on, there are just a couple small things. Going to do a much shorter mid-roll this week. I basically just want to give a shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, diceenvy.com. The awesome people at Dice Envy are creating some special dice that you can't get anywhere else. You should go to diceenvy.com and use the promo code HEROES to get 10% off your next order. And while you're there, you should check out the subscription service that they offer at diceenvy.com. Starting at only $5 a month, you can have special curated dice delivered to your door once per month. What a great idea for a Christmas gift. And it's about that time of the year, isn't it? The most wonderful time of the year at diceenvy.com. Go check them out. And while you're there, tell them we sent you using that promo code HEROES. And of course, it wouldn't be Make Believe Heroes if it weren't for battlebards.com and their wonderful ambient music, backgrounds, and sound effects, which they allow us to use every week. If you'd like to incorporate those awesome sounds, create mixes and such at your table, go to battlebards.com right now and use the promo code MBHPodcast to get 15% off your BattleBards Prime subscription. That's enough for this special episode. We'll see you again on Monday, and if you haven't gotten your entry in for that dice giveaway, better get it done. Now, let's get back to the forest hymn and see where the trail takes us.
So as you're going, the woods start to get thicker on this trail, and you can tell why it's hard to follow because it's barely a trail at all. It's not often been traveled. It looks like it's an old trail, one that has been well worn into the forest but has been overgrown. And as you go along, it twists and it turns, it goes up hills and it goes down steep inclines. You occasionally, you'll pause somewhere like, where does it go? I don't see where it follows this way. And then you'll kind of have to fan out, and then you find it again just a little ways down. So it's a very winding, difficult trail. It's not very fun. It's arduous. You start making less time as you go along this. And as you do, time passes. It's a golden hour where the sun is filtering through the trees, and it's got that yellow gold hue. And as you go through, you notice a sack of mushrooms spilled on the side of the trail.
Hey guys, look. Ain't that a sack of mushrooms?
It's the mushrooms.
It smells like mushrooms to me.
Maybe that's Merton's.
It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, we better take it slow. But it looks like Merton might have dropped these. What do you think?
I'll check it out. And
Of course you will.
Willoughby wants to move forward, but he's preparing to flip out of the way quickly if something bad happens.
Okay. So you approach carefully.
Mm-hmm.
I will say with that, try to answer a slink question. Or you can do reconnoitre. Either one.
I don't have any gags or gifts in either. Is that agility or intelligence, either one?
I would say intelligence for reconnoitre, agility for slink.
Okay. Either way, it's an 11.
It's an 11. You pass. You get just a regular pass.
Mm-hmm.
And you approach, and it looks like it was dropped haphazardly, quickly. And it looks like somebody might have tried to grab it back up, but didn't succeed, and then scattered the mushrooms again.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And you can see the direction further down off the trail. There are mushrooms here and there.
Looks to me like somebody dropped these mushrooms and took off in this direction.
But can you sniff out that way? Maybe we should head that way then. What do y'all think?
I turn and look at Rek.
Yeah.
Rek, you seem to be pretty good with these mushrooms. You think you could follow the trail?
Yeah. I love mushrooms.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so answer a question for following the trail. You can do reconnoitre or bouquet would be good ones, but
Bouquet.
let's do some bouquet.
Okay.
It is 7 plus 5,
Okay,
so 12.
you are able to follow the mushrooms. They start to get less frequent over time, but you notice broken branches. You notice footsteps occasionally in some fallen leaves that have been kind of crunched up. And after a while, golden hour has passed. It's now the blue hour where everything is barely lit, and it's even darker because you're in the trees. And up ahead, you notice a cabin,
Ooh.
an old cabin, abandoned.
Guys, there's a cabin up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if they've got any supper on.
Willoughby, you're always so hungry.
There's a house in New Orleans.
So,
I've been picking up mushrooms along the way, by the way.
Okay.
Just a few here and there.
It looks abandoned. Maybe we should just burn the cabin down.
no.
Maybe.
Why are you such a pyromaniac?
I'm pretty sure he died in a fire.
Oh,
I
really?
love fire.
Pretty sure he died in a fire.
So he's crazy. Maybe we should just head up there and kind of peek in and see what's going on.
I wonder if they've got a stew pot. I've been collecting some mushrooms and I could cook up a stew.
That sounds really good.
Ooh, we could start a fire and make some mushroom stew.
I would like to see if there's any books.
Let's go.
Perhaps this is the house of her.
I have a large metal pot that we could cook some mushroom stew in.
That'd be good. Let's see if there's a fireplace.
Who's her, darling?
Darling.
She gave me my kite kit.
Oh,
She's my true love.
oh.
But I don't remember her name.
Maybe she gave me my bicycle too.
Her bicycle? Your bicycle?
Yeah.
What color was your bicycle?
She's my true love.
Pink.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably your daughter's.
No. It was a gift.
Willoughby is walking toward the door as they're talking.
Okay. So as you walk, you notice the door is one of the hinges is broken off. It's like the bottom hinge is still attached. The top hinge is broken off, so the outer edge of it is on the ground, or the floor rather. You enter.
Yep. Willoughby pulls it to the side and pokes his head in and gives a big sniff.
So as you move the door, you hear. The hinge has not been oiled in a very long time.
Right.
Sounds like my truck door.
And you smell must. Like the cabin has been sitting without being properly aired, without being properly cleaned for a very long time.
It smells like my clothes.
So Fella's like right behind Willoughby.
So Willoughby, what do you see in there?
Smells kind of like you in here.
That's not funny.
Wasn't trying to be funny.
Yeah, but anyways,
You know what you need? You need a rubber ducky and a bath.
I don't. You got a rubber ducky?
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
You make bad time lots of fun.
Don't be singing my songs.
I'm sorry.
Rick and Darlin are about to get in a fight.
Willoughby steps in.
I'll follow.
Okay. You step in. You see furniture, like wooden furniture, very plain. A table, a fireplace. It's a 2-room cabin, one main room, and then one room off to the side. And you can see a stove up in the corner with a cast iron stove. You can see a fireplace further in, and there's a bed over in the corner, but the bed is lacking a mattress. There's just sort of a box spring there. And you can see a couple of chairs over in the corner and a side table with some broken knickknacks, that sort of thing. So as you go in, you see sort of like at first nothing. It's very dark. It's very quiet. It's gotten full dark outside at this point. But then you notice 2 yellow eyes peering at you
Oh my gosh.
From where?
from within the other room. And they quickly disappear.
Willoughby, did you see that, Willoughby?
I think we're not alone in here.
Maybe we should light a match and go in there.
Come as you are, as a friend,
I'll go matches, yes.
Or
as a
Rick?
known enemy.
I pull out a match and light it. And light a candle. Because I also have a candle, so I'll light that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And I swear I don't have a gun.
And he pulls his pistol out of his coat.
So I'll take my candle and start walking to the other room.
I'm gonna follow him.
So when you go in the other room, you can see a very crude mattress stuffed with leaves, and the leaves have kind of started to rot a little bit. And on the mattress, wearing a collar and tied to a
Crap.
a notch on the wall, you see a black cat with bright yellow eyes. looking at
Oh,
you.
wow.
Hey,
He's dressed up in similar livery to what you saw Milton wearing, but it's more dirty. Looks like it's been out in the woods a lot more.
hey.
Are you Merton?
He kind of looks up and says, "You need to leave. Hurry. We need to get out of here before he comes back."
Who? Who is
Oh,
it?
Lord.
No time. And then you hear the door creak again.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
poop.
Yeah, Darling turns around really quickly.
Merton goes, "Hurry through the window. Hurry. He'll catch you."
I turn around and draw my dagger from my dirty coat, growling.
I want to try to burn the leash off the wall
Okay.
or take it off, whatever is easier.
For getting the leash loose, answer a question. It'll be strength as your modifier, and you can make try to use a study if you want. Depends on how you do it.
Maybe strength, which is a -2.
Awesome.
Oh, jeez.
It's a 3 total.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you're trying to pull
crap.
on the thing, and while you're trying to pull on it, it gets a little frantic because you can hear boot steps approaching the room.
Oh boy.
And Merton is kind of getting jerked around by the collar from your frantic pulls. And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 I've already tried." And so he's a little rattled now. He's like kind of like spaced for a minute.
I want to rush over, grab it, and try to pull it from the wall.
Okay. You hear the boots getting closer.
And I want to stick my dagger like up next to the wall and try and pry it loose with that. Can I do that and use daggers?
Yeah, strength and daggers. Just go for it.
Oh, yes. Okay, so that is a modified 20.
Awesome.
Ooh,
That's
cool.
that's enough to get it loose. It's just a favor, though. It's not a fortune. So
Okay.
it comes loose from the wall with a clank, and it drops down. And Merton's still a little dazed. But he's like, "Whoa, you're strong."
I'm strong.
No, Willoughby, stop it. We gotta get out that window.
And with that, you see someone peer into the room. He's holding
Oh gosh.
he's holding a lantern that's very dim. You see, he's very tall, probably about 7 feet.
I raise a pistol.
7 feet.
Oh, glub.
He's wearing a long black coat, a wide brim hat, similar to what you'd see on like a pilgrim. You can't see his face; it's hidden in the darkness.
Oh my gosh, it's Abraham Lincoln.
Vampire hunter.
And yes,
It's Abraham Lincoln.
he's got a beard, and he is the 16th president of the United States. This is Abraham. I'm just kidding.
I knew it. I knew
Oh.
it. So
It's the Baba
when
Book.
he peers through there,
Abraham Slinkin.
speaking of slinking, I'm gonna slink and try to hide since it looks like we're not gonna get to go out that window. So I'm gonna try to use slink.
Yeah, you notice there's not actually a window in this room. So,
Oh my gosh, Merton's an idiot.
yeah, like he meant the window outside in the main part of the cabin, but it's way too late for that.
Too late.
So I'm gonna slink back and see if we could get some, advantage a little bit.
Okay,
Do
make
it.
a slink check with intelligence.
That is a real poop roll.
So that's a 3, and then what's this? Oh, well, that's a 8.
Plus
That's it.
agility.
Nope, that's it. Is it agility or intelligence?
Intelligence in this case, because you're looking around for some way to hide in plain sight.
So it's a 8.
It's an 8, so that does not succeed, but it also does not flop, which is very good because I had something in mind for flopping.
That's good.
It would not have been very good.
Oh freak.
You kind of try to hide, and you can tell, like, it's like whenever you're a kid and you're playing hide and go seek or tag, and you don't quite hide in time, and the person lifts their eyes up, opens their eyes, looks around, and they see you, and you try to quickly hide. You're like, "Did they see me?" And they absolutely did. That's the feeling you get just now.
Does she have like a little bit of cover or something? Is that a thing?
There's not really anything in this room to hide behind. So
Gotcha.
it's like she was trying to, I guess, make yourself small or
Like
something.
get in the
like that.
shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work. The only thing is the mattress and the Merton. So the man walks in, and he has to duck to get through the door, and then he stands up straight. His hat is just below the ceiling. Like, he is very tall, and he reaches out a hand, and he's got a very long finger. His fingers are all very long, but he's pointing out a finger, and he points toward Willoughby and says, "What are you doing in my cut?"
I think this
Oh
could
my
be a
goodness.
wisp.
Oh my gosh! What?
Did you say you think this could be what?
A wisp.
A wisp.
Wisp with the lisp.
Oh.
We've come to rescue the cat without a hat.
You hear like a, and he spits something on the ground,
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Oh my gosh.
and you can tell it's just like a really nasty wad of something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And his finger's still pointed at you. It's probably 3 feet from your face.
Okay, Willoughby howls, and then he lunges and tries to just barrel into the thing and push it back through the doorway.
Okay.
Okay.
So make a strength check.
I don't think I can use a gift or subject here, really.
I don't think so.
What about funambulist? It's a daring movement such as a somersault, dive, vault, and roll.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yes! Oh, crap.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
Oh no.
Crap twice, guys.
He crapped.
It's a 7 total. I rolled a 4, a 1 on the
Ooh.
d6 plus 1.
Wow.
I want to use my luck.
Okay, use your luck. Explain what that is.
Yes, please do.
You've got luck. My luck's a 3, and there might be times where you have to use your luck stat, but you can use your luck to flip a coin, and if I land on my fair token, I can make this a minimum success instead of a failure. But if I don't land on heads, then it's bad, and I lose a luck.
Okay, so your fair token is heads. Okay, go for it.
I mean, your luck can run out, so...
Oh, so you have as many uses as you have luck.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, thank the gods of the forest, whatever they be. Okay,
Whatever they be, Willoughby.
it is a heads.
A heads.
Whoop.
You rush at him, and at first you think, I don't think this is going to work. You kind of tremble for a minute, like you're going to not follow through, but then you get a strength of resolve. You feel lucky, punk,
Do you?
and you tackle his midriff.
Yes.
You push him. He doesn't stumble, so he doesn't fall down. He's like stepping backwards, trying to keep
Yeah.
his balance as you're pushing him. And as you get close to him, you smell, since that's your
Ugh.
thing, just this like something that smells old, like moss almost, or like old forest. Parts of the forest that have not been trekked by picnickers in quite some time.
Is he solid when I hit him?
He is solid and he is stout.
Solid as a rock.
So you push him maybe 5 feet back into the cabin, just enough to clear the doorway.
And I say, run!
And I'm gonna run.
Fly, you fools.
Fly, you fools.
Okay.
Try to run past him.
So do we do any sort of like an initiative or...
Basically, the way it'll work is all the friends will go, then all the foes will go, or vice versa, depending.
Oh, okay.
But in this case, we haven't actually entered combat yet.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So you pushed him.
I did.
And we went to run.
She runs.
I run.
So she runs. Does anybody else run, or do y'all stay?
What is this thing?
We don't really want to know.
It's evil regardless, right?
Can the ghost like roll to remember?
Sure. If you could just roll and add intelligence to it to try to remember. Ghosts, though, have trouble with memory,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm going to add a gag to that.
How does the gag work?
You roll a d6 and subtract it.
Subtract it.
Well, I have a gift to intelligence, so the gag will negate my gift.
Or
Right.
intelligence is just a modifier, so that's just a +1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The studies would give you a gift.
Okay, so I'll roll a gag to this.
So I got a 13 plus 1 for intelligence, minus 1 for the gag.
So,
So 13.
13. You have no idea what this thing is.
Lovely.
I got a 14 after the gag.
You have no idea what this thing is.
Alan, you cheated.
Yeah.
You cheated.
But it's evil, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, whatever it is does not seem right.
It's bad juju.
So can I take out my flask of oil and splash him with it?
Sure. With that, though, I'm going to say let's start into combat. So, you guys go first, since Willoughby gave you that initial advantage. You can go in whatever order you want.
So yeah, I want to splash him with the oil. I have a flask of oil.
Okay.
Oil, if you don't know what oil is.
Yes. I've had people legitimately not understand what I was saying when I say oil, because they were from the north and I am from the south. You can do a fast turn or a slow turn. A fast turn means you get to act before anybody who does a slow turn, but you only get one action. And a slow turn means you get to act after everyone who's done a fast turn, but you can do 2 actions. You can attack, you can move, attempt to flee, or any other thing.
Okay. So I'm going to take a slow turn.
I guess I was too because I tried to run past him.
But that was before combat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're kind of just out in the cabin right now. So you're at a point where if you wanted to get away and try to flee, you could.
Okay.
If you wanted to flee.
Haha, because her
Flee.
name's Flea.
Ah,
Flee.
I get it.
Oh, so funny.
So I'm taking slow.
I wanted to take 2 actions.
I'm going slow as well.
Okay.
Also slow.
So this guy is going to go fast.
Oh boy.
So he goes first.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Is this the name Sonic?
Yes. He's got to go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Oh, man.
So he's got a Willoughby in front of him.
It's Dr. Eggman.
Oh, will be.
And so he takes his large, long-fingered hands and rakes them across your face.
Oh. Oh my gosh. The animal sounds.
You notice that even though they seem to be like people hands,
Mm-hmm.
there's something about them that's like just kind of sharp and it scratches across your
Ugh.
face. So
Oh, jeez.
what's your
Defense.
defense? Yes.
My defense is a 10.
Just like you.
So it's a hit. You take a wound.
Ugh.
Shoop.
And you also catch hepatitis and rabies.
That's true.
Just one wound, though.
Just one.
This is the 1600s. It's tuberculosis.
Oh yeah.
More often than not in this game, an attack only does 1 wound, from what I can read so far.
Yeah.
Uh,
At least at level 0, what we have, right?
Right. Yeah, you take a wound. So he acted fast. Now, all of y'all go.
I want to go.
Go for it. You said you were going to splash some oil?
Yes.
Go for it.
I want to splash some oil,
And then what?
and then I want to light it.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
So to splash the oil, roll agility. You can use daggers for this, since pistols, since that also includes like thrown things, and you're technically throwing the oil as you splash it.
I don't have anything for pistols. so-
Okay. So just use agility.
Ooh.
It's a 15.
It's a 15.
Splash,
that
splash.
Pretty good.
that splashes right on them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Light a candle.
And then I want to use. I guess I already have the candle lit,
Yeah,
so I
you
could
do.
just
It only takes a spark to get a fire going.
use that somehow.
Yeah, you can. Are you still in the room?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still in the room, not in the open cabin. So you'll have to throw it at them to hit them.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Light it up.
So
up,
make an
light it
agility,
up,
and
up.
because it's a candle, add a gag to it because it could go out.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on. Go low on the gag. Ah.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
That just hits.
Yes.
That's good.
Wait. Am I oiled? I'm not
No,
oiled,
no.
am I?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No, you're safe.
You like pushed him back.
Thank God.
His coat, and by his coat I mean like his actual physical coat, like that you wear, not like a coat of fur.
Take this.
A patch of it catches on fire, and he looks down at it, and when he does, it illuminates his face, and you can see he's got a human-looking face, but it's melted.
Oh my
What
God.
Ugh.
And you can see the reason why he struggled to talk. It's like skin has melted over top of his mouth, so when he opens his mouth, there's like streams of like melted skin over top of it.
It's like Jonah Hex mouth.
Yeah, it looks like Jonah Hex. And you can see like where he had like bit into one and chewed it off.
Oh, sick.
Ugh.
And that's probably what he spit.
Oh.
Ugh.
You also see a mushroom, small mushrooms kind of growing at different parts of his face. They look plumb nasty.
Alan, you got problems.
What the
Yeah.
freak?
Yeah, I do. So he takes a wound from that, and he's still on fire.
Excellent. Okay.
So you just described all the nasty stuff in it or whatever? So Darling's going to pull his pistol out and go,
What's in your head? In your head.
and shoot him in the head.
Somber.
Roll for it.
Oh, it's only a 6.
Oh, that just
Wow.
straight up misses. But thankfully, it's not a
Flop.
it's not a flop. So it just you hear it make that noise.
I would like to use my second action to walk into the other room and just make sure that he's the only terrible thing coming at us.
Okay, so you walk into the main room, and he's the only thing you see in there besides the furniture and stuff I described earlier.
Okay, that's it for me.
So Phila's not really freaking out, but she's back behind him, I guess, because he's laying on the floor in the open room. I'm going to pull out my small bow, and I'm going to try to shoot him.
Answer a pistol's question.
Oh, dang.
She got a gag.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I can also use my luck if I want to.
Yeah, if you fail and you want to try and turn it around, you can.
Okay, so let me see if I can roll, above a 10. That'd be great.
You need to try a new D20 roll.
I mean,
My gray one is cursing you today. She rolled a 2 on the 20. Plus...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, minus. Plus agility. Does that use agility?
The pistols?
Yeah, what is it? Does it use
Yeah,
anything?
agility.
Okay, agility.
okay, so it's a 3. And then,
You subtract the D6.
oh my gosh.
She rolled the same thing on the 6 that she did.
So, I hate this roll, in all these rolls that I've done today. I'm going to use my luck or whatever.
Oh, shoot.
What does that do, though? Should I not even use it right now?
I have a feeling that a 1 is a flop. So something bad is about to happen.
Yeah, so if you use your luck, whatever your fair token is, flip the coin, and if you land on your fair token, you can get a just hit.
Mm-hmm. But if you don't, then it's a flop.
I mean,
already
it's a flop anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use my lucky.
Oh,
Nope, my luck is tails.
yep, you got it.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
So it's just a hit.
Your arrow flies true. It sticks into his torso, and it's like he doesn't even acknowledge it. He does take a wound, but it's like he's still more concerned about that fire.
Yeah. So he's got 2 wound right now.
2 wound right now.
Okay.
So now it's you.
Willoughby's not really aggressive. I know that he's done a lot of fighting, but he's just trying to protect his friends from something that's attacking them. He's not an attack first type of guy. He just wanted to push the guy out of the way so he could escape, but now they're shooting him and he's on fire. So Willoughby is going to... Okay, well, let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
Was Merton, did he seem to be in any sort of bad shape?
He was just scared out of his mind.
Okay.
He didn't seem to be physically wounded.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm just going to take my dagger and try and stab this big scary thing.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my gosh. It's bad.
When the rolls are not in your favor.
Yeah, I got a 5 on my D6, but I rolled a 1, so that's a 7 total.
You stab at him, and he slaps your hand away. And whenever his skin touches yours, you just feel icky.
Oh, no.
That's gross.
I want to do backflips away from him.
Okay, so do a funambulist. So do you want to get just away from him in the same room, or do you want to go back to the other room, or how do you want to do it?
Get over by fella. We're in the big room, so I want to stay in the big room.
But just
Okay.
get over. I'm to the left.
Yeah, I want to kind of get over toward the doorish in case we decide to run.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, yeah. See, why couldn't I have gotten that on the attack? I got a 22.
Okay, so you managed to flip away and get out of his reach.
Sweet.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Next up, it's Merton. He almost gets on all fours, and you can see him kind of arch his back and go, and then kind of just run out. He runs out of his room. He still has the leash stuck to his neck, kind of flopping behind him. And he, let's see, what's he gonna do? He just flopped. So while he runs out, he's trying to get to the door.
Oh, crap.
The back of the leash catches something, and it kind of yanks him back, and he falls back. He takes a wound. He bumps his head when he does that.
Oh, great.
Now we're back. Fast turn, slow turn.
I'm going to take a fast turn.
Okay. So anybody who's going to do a fast turn, go ahead, because the big dog is going to do a slow turn.
I'm going to do a fast turn also, because Willoughby's over there next to me. I'm just going to do what he does.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try and pounce on the guy again and push him, just like I did before. But this time I'm kind of over to his side, so I'm trying to push him kind of or are we on the right side of the house? So I want to push him over toward the left side of the house if I can, so he's a little farther away from Merton.
So you're not close enough to do that because you're taking a fast turn. You'd have to move and do the push. Now you've just got one turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't attack or anything.
You can distract him.
Okay,
You can play dead.
I'm going to try and make fun of him and tell him how ugly he is.
Okay. Make a heckler check. or a question?
What would I use? Just intelligence?
So there's a few different ones that would work. I think chicanery would probably be a good one.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I rolled a 3, so I didn't do any
3?
good.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, he doesn't even acknowledge it. And because it just doesn't seem to be working, you feel a little disheartened. You get a gag on your next action.
Oh,
Oh no.
So that was a flop.
Poopy. I'm just gonna try to do the same thing as shooting with the arrow.
Okay, go for it. Roll an arrow check. Pistols. Question.
What'd you get, girl?
So about the luck, can you do that like every time?
As long as you still have luck to burn.
Oh, so a minute ago I had 4 luck and I used one, so I got 3. And I think I'm just gonna flop because it was like a 3, literally.
It's a 3.
Okay.
We're all gonna die.
You shoot the arrow at him, and he snatches it out of the air
Oh man.
What a jerk.
and snaps it, so you won't be able to reclaim the arrow later.
Oh, okay.
ooh.
Poopy.
So now Merton's going to go. He's taking a fast turn, and he runs outside.
Smart kitty.
Then, yeah, now it's time for
Slow
the
turns?
slow turns.
I wanna go.
One of y'all go, then the thing's going to go, and then the other of y'all go.
Okay. I'm gonna load my pistol,
Okay.
and while I'm loading my flintlock, I'm gonna say,
I want you thin fingernails.
and I'm gonna raise my pistol and shoot him.
Okay. Make a question.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
So luck is I burn it and I roll again.
You flip a coin, and if you hit your fair token, then you succeed, but just enough.
Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin.
Okay.
My fair token is tails.
Say a little prayer for you.
It's heads.
Oh no.
Poopy doop.
So yeah, you take a shot and it misses.
For my second action, I'd like to take another shot. Like, it's just...
Okay.
We're getting all sorts of violent up here.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a 1.
Wow.
That's a miss. Actually, that's a bad miss. Whenever you shoot, it ricochets, and whenever it does, it makes Rec nervous
Man.
because that was dangerous. So he's gonna get a gag on his next attack.
So this was the worst turn
For all
ever
of
in the
us.
history of all turns.
I can't
Yeah.
roll worth a crap.
Before he goes, though, the thing's gonna go slow. For his first turn, he's going to pat out the fire. So the fire he puts out. So he's no longer on fire, but he does take an extra wound from being on fire at the start of his turn.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
For his second turn, so Willoughby and Fella are both at the door. So he's going to fling his lamp at you two. So, what are y'all's agility?
Mine's a 10.
Mine's 11.
Okay. So whenever he flings it, it hits.
Me.
Okay, so it hits you, but Fella manages to dodge out of the way. So you take 1 wound. And also, the lantern was burning really low, so nothing catches fire, but it's gotten darker now because of his lantern. Even though it was low, it's going to be a little harder to see him. So Rex left.
Me.
Yeah, go for it.
What I want to do is take a wound to take a broken piece of teapot out of me and use my vial of mushroom poison on that piece of broken teapot.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
Then run up and stab him with it.
Okay, make a stabby check.
Oh boy. Actually, I just realized I have a minus on it. Oh boy.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
That's a 3.
Are we going to test our luck on this?
-3 is a 0.
I would test your luck.
I'm gonna test my luck on it.
Okay, do that.
My fair token is heads.
Just as he's acting, Darling's going to be,
Could just something go? Could just something go?
a heads!
Yes! Thank the gods.
Whenever you stab him, it pierces through his coat, and you can tell it scrapes his flesh just barely, and he takes 2 wounds
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
because of that poison.
Take it.
Could just something go right?
How does it taste, big guy?
Okay, so we're back. Fast turn, slow turn.
Slow.
Slow.
yeah, I'm sticking with the slow turn. I'm going to murder this dude.
I want to go fast.
Okay, so you go fast.
I pull out my bass drum
Okay.
Oh, no.
and I want to distract him by making a song about his mom.
Okay, so roll entertainment or answer an entertainment question.
That's a 2.
Do you have any subjects that would help with
No.
He's unfazed by your song. He doesn't even acknowledge it, and that makes you feel a little down.
Yeah.
With that in mind, you feel kind of sad. So next turn, you will be unable to use your drums for the next 2 turns.
Darn.
Okay.
I would like to pounce.
You can move to him and then try to... So you're trying to jump on him or push him down, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to push him back or push him down. Just push him out of the way, just to make a free way toward the door
Okay.
for everyone else. So I'm going to do that. And I'm supposed to have a gag, right?
Yes, you have a gag.
I also have a gift on Funambulous, so I'll just call it nil, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is a natural 20 on the die, plus
Ooh.
0.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So whenever you push him down, kind of like the before where he's at first, it's like you're pushing him and he's trying to be sturdy and not fall down, and he's stepping backwards. But this time you've got the right balance on him, so you figure out his balance and upset it, and he falls down. Whenever he falls down, he takes a wound, and he also hits his head on a nearby chair and takes another wound.
Yay.
Oh, yes.
This guy is super wounded.
Yeah, we've wounded him a lot. He must be really, really strong. He's probably some
7
sort of ancient creature of the
7
forest, and we just
times.
all need to run away.
Why we fight?
So he goes, and with his first action, so you're still kind of on top of him, he grabs you. So, what's your strength?
It's an 11.
He does manage to grab you, but it's not quite a fortune in his side. And then, while he grabs you, he starts to speak.
Oh my goodness.
What's your resolve?
9.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, that's a fortune on
Gosh.
his part.
Oh boy.
So, you take a wound to your psyche.
Oh my gosh.
Because you feel cold from head to toe. And on top of that, it's like he's suddenly on his feet again. You don't remember him standing up, but he's got his arms, his long, lanky arms wrapped around you. You're standing up. You're cold head to toe. You just feel clammy. It's not good. Now somebody else can go.
I want to go. He just wants to step a little closer and put that flintlock right next to the big guy's head.
Okay.
This is why we fight.
That's an 11 on the dice.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yeah.
So it hits his head, and it just kind of like, you see the bullet just go right into his head, and nothing comes out. There's no blood or anything.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And he looks down at you, still holding Willoughby. He kind of like snaps his head, but not quickly. Every movement he makes is really slow and stilted. So the closest thing that comes to like snapping his head, he just kind of like looks like down at you really purposefully.
That's amazing. I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay, roll it again.
It's another 11.
Okay,
What?
that one hits again. And again, it goes kind of into his cheek, and it kind of hits that goopy mess of a face that he has. And whenever it does, just more of that long strands of melted looking skin just kind of goes like that, and it's kind of like cheese on a pizza.
Ew.
Sick.
Ew.
Melty cheese face.
And it almost looks like a smile, but you know deep in your heart this thing could never smile. Next.
We're gonna die young.
Okay, well, if I used the bullying thing again and hit him, would that be a wound? I can't remember.
It wouldn't really wound him, but it might influence him. But he seems unfazed by most things of that nature so far.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. Well, I got 5 foot of rope, and I was thinking of running over to him and trying to bound him somehow, but he's holding Willoughby, so I don't know how that could work.
Be like a snow speeder.
Like so he's an AT-AT.
Just run around Ty's feet.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna try to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run over there and attempt to do this. I got you, Willoughby. I'll help you. And my roll. 14.
Okay.
Or would that be agility?
Yeah. Let's say agility.
So that's a +1. So that's 15. And what would be my subject?
I would say you could use like daggers because it's kind of like a melee attack, or you can use something like
Funambulous.
funambulist, or you could use, since you're kind of trying to get one over on him, you could use like a chicanery or slink.
Okay, I can use either of those, so I'll use a slink.
Okay, so you try to get over there without him noticing you. It's like tying his shoes without him noticing
Yes.
With my rope.
with your rope, but you're tripping him up.
That's a 18 altogether.
Okay,
That's like the best roll I've had all day.
so it works. Like you wrap it around his feet, his legs, and kind of take a yank on it. Whenever you do that yank, he falls forward. Whenever he does, he throws Willoughby, but Willoughby
Nice.
saw what you were doing, so he was prepared for it and lands on his feet.
Doing a backflip.
Yep, because that's what the fortune got you, because you got a fortune on that one.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Otherwise, Willoughby would have fallen. And so this thing's face flat on the ground. He doesn't take a wound, but he is at least in a position to...
And his feet are tied.
Yeah. Well,
Sweet.
They're tangled. They're not tied.
Gotcha.
Merton is outside, so you don't see what he does.
Oh, he got out.
He's probably running away.
Yeah, he ran outside.
Okay, I want to take a fast turn if we're starting over another round.
Yep, another round.
Fast turn for me.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead. Willoughby stumbling back, catching himself doing a little flip. He lands on his feet and begins to... He looks around frantically for a moment, trying to not run away, but then he lets out a... and just takes off running out the door.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you're outside now?
Yes.
So whenever you come outside, you see Merton is out there, kind of like frantically walking back and forth, like he's not sure what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks up at you and says something to the effect of, we need to get out of here. I want to help. I don't know how I can help, but that thing is, we need to get away from it.
I think you're right. I think we all just need to run.
So anybody else want to do a fast turn?
This don't seem like no picnic to me.
Yeah, I think whenever that thing fell, I'll probably do the same thing that Willoughby did.
So everybody's going to take a fast turn and try to run?
I'm going to fast turn and run out the door as well.
Farewell, my friends, farewell.
Alvita, saying goodbye.
I hate to go and leave this pretty side.
Sorry.
I love that movie. Sorry.
That's special.
What if I took a slow turn and threw a match on the doorstep as we left?
You could do that, but there's not really anything that's likely to catch fire. So it's not impossible, but it would be very unlikely that it would have any effect.
Okay, so could he do a slow run and run out the door and dump some more oil? And then on my turn, I could take a slow, run out the door, and throw a match on it. Because I got matches too.
Okay, y'all can do that if you want. So y'all can both try.
Okay. We could do that if you want to catch this place on fire.
Good try.
Yes.
One of y'all goes first, and the thing will go, and then the other one can go.
Okay, I'll go
Okay.
and pour some oil on the doorstep, like right at the door's opening.
Okay. Now the thing's going to go. It's going to stand up,
Oh, freak.
and as it stands up, it's going to stride toward the door. So now it's looking out at y'all. It look almost as if it doesn't acknowledge that fella's in there. So you can try to get by it, but it's going to be more challenging than it would have been before.
You have to make like a slink check or...
You can do a slink.
So I can do like a slink to run and also throw a match if I try.
Yeah, you can do the match. So the match will be pistols because it's thrown.
I also have turntail. I don't know if it would take the place of slink or if it would add to the slink.
Yeah, it says you get an extra gift. If she tries to turn tail and run from something, she gets an extra gift.
Okay, yeah, I'll use that. You can use that, I mean.
So what that means is you roll 2 6s and you take the higher because you have 2 gifts.
Okay. I'm going to try to do slink and run past him and on my second turn try to do the matches. Maybe. See what happens. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So I got a
16 total
16 total
on the slink.
on the slink.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to get by it.
Yeah.
Is it chicanery to do the matches?
No, the matches would just be pistols.
Oh, pistols. Forgot.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh,
Okay.
do I get plus?
You have a gag.
No. Yes. Dang.
Yep, you got a gag on pistols.
Oh man.
Do I get like a modifier for that?
Agility.
Okay, so that's a 16, and then here's my gag roll.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, so I got 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's actually a fortune because you're literally just dropping a match. It was a very easy roll.
Yes.
So whenever you drop it, not only do you get away from it, it's like you're dropping it as you pass by, but it lights very well. So the whole stoop there, the doorway, that just lights up and that thing's standing there. So it takes a couple of wounds.
Yeah.
So Darling made it out of the house before that, right?
Yeah. Everyone's gone at that point except Merton. And Merton says, "Let's get out of here." So the way you escape a combat is you have to roll.
You have to beat your resolve, right?
Beat your resolve. That's what I thought. Yep. So Merton's going to go ahead and make his roll, and y'all can do that next turn.
Okay.
So he's going to run off in the forest and say, "Follow me, I know the way back."
He knows the way.
And so he succeeds.
Yay.
And you can use something like intelligence, and you can also use something like slink or something like that. Funambulous would probably work too, depending on how you try to escape. So we're back around to turn order. He's going to take a fast turn, but y'all get to go first. So somebody goes first. Are y'all going to try to escape?
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
I'm going to try and escape, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go first. I was running scared, like the first one out, so I feel like I'm right behind Merton, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have a subject really to help me unless I'm doing it with backflips. I don't feel like I am. So I'm just going to roll it, I guess, and add my nothing.
Okay, just roll it.
That is an 11, and my resolve is a 9.
You did it. So that sound echoes off through the forest after Merton.
Hopefully it doesn't scare him.
So the thing on fire, he takes one wound from being on fire. This time he's just not even
Yeah.
he's not even trying to put it out. He just starts walking towards y'all.
Dang.
How is he not dead? Like,
This thing.
he's a great old one.
This thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's hurt, but doesn't seem to be.
He's a boss.
Literally.
Literally.
So all y'all get to go now.
Yay.
So make your roll.
I'm gonna run.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to add to that. So what'd you say? Intelligence or something?
Intelligence.
It's a 16.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's your resolve?
10.
You did it.
Yay.
So you take off through the woods.
He's burning.
So my roll matches the resolve. My resolve is an 11, and my roll is an 11.
Okay. It isn't enough to get a result equal to your resolve.
Use a luck.
Do you have a luck?
I do have a luck, but it's my last luck.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Okay.
It could be the last one you need.
That's true.
This is true. I guess I'll try it.
You never know.
Does something bad happen if your luck drops to 0?
You just can't use it, I think.
It's tails.
Yay!
It's tails.
Did you see his face?
His
He was
face.
like,
So you do that thing where you're running and you trip and fall, which is weird because you're a ghost. And then you manage to jump back up immediately and keep on going.
I don't belong here.
So who's left? Fella?
fella.
Come on, fella.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a slink, and I rolled a 9, and I got a gift with that, and I rolled a 5. So
You did it.
I did it.
Yep.
I did it.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, so y'all are all running frantically through the woods, and it's dark. Merton's ahead of you. You're following him.
Yep.
Merton turns and says, "We need to get back to the pumpkin post. It's not safe this part of the woods. If we can just get back to the Scrooby territory, we should be fine.
I would like some candy and perhaps some pie.
We'll have plenty of time for that when we get back. Oh, we'll make the best pie. Milton sent you, right?
Yeah, we can have a pumpkin pie.
He offered you some pumpkins. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the finest."
Sounds good to me, y'all.
And Willoughby is howling.
Let's get out of here.
As we run, I take my makeup and draw a scared face on.
That's
Yes.
perfect.
Fade
I
to
love
credits.
that.
Wow. So, first of all, Alan, thank you. That was great.
It was great.
Thank you for the opportunity.
It was great.
One of the inspirations for Cecil's game, he references Over the Garden Wall.
Which is
and-
a great series.
It's fantastic. If any of you guys haven't seen that, you should. I watched it the last few years around the autumn season. It's just so, I don't know, it's just wonderful. It's whimsical.
It's easy to get into, really.
Yeah, and it's short. There's like, what, 8 or 10 episodes, and they're like 12 minutes long, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, something like
I'm
that.
gonna watch these tonight.
It's so
awesome.
good.
It really is.
All of them together, like the length of a feature film. You could watch it, and it's got Elijah Wood plays one of the main voices.
What?
It's fantastic. You should see it if you haven't. But this, I was just telling Alan, our game, I feel like it could have been a cartoon in that vein, and I would watch it and become a hardcore fan.
Oh, yes.
I love these characters. I love this world, and I just honestly, we're announcing our secondary podcast right now. No, we obviously don't have time for that right now, but I want to come back to this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Me
same.
too.
I do too.
I really love playing my little badger character. I thought she was like totally crazy.
She was crazy, and it's great.
I think it was great that everybody chose to do a voice this time.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
How could you not? We're cartoon characters. You know what I mean?
Like, I literally sounded like Ash.
Yeah.
Straight
Ash
up.
Ketchum. What do you guys think about the system? So it's a little different from D&D, but honestly, it's more similar to D&D than a lot of the D6 type systems that are out there, like Fate or some.
I'm not a big fan of the Fate systems or the D6 systems. I'm not. I've listened to people play it. I've minimally tried, and it might just be that I've not played it with the right group, a D6 system. But the Gifts and Gags, is actually,
neat.
it's really cool because
It's a marriage of the two.
it changes. Like, if you're bad at something, you continue to be bad at something. Like,
Yeah.
it makes the, one time in a D&D game where it's like, I'm on a horse, but I want to use, or I'm a centaur, and this centaur is going to climb this cliff. And it's like, okay, roll a climb check. And if you roll a 20, then magically your centaur is like climbing this cliff. You know what I mean? It's like, how does he do that? I don't know, but I'm on top of it. This says if your centaur is bad at fundamentalist or whatever,
Funambulist.
Funambulist.
yeah, your centaur would be bad at that. So he would always have a -6 to it. So he's never going to hit a 20.
Right.
Yeah.
So it plays into the fact that your character is bad at this.
Yeah.
Or they're really good at this. So they're always, they're never going to flop on it. Or they're almost never going to flop on it.
I really like the luck part.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, that's
bardic
cool.
inspiration or something like that. It's nice to have
Yeah,
that.
it plays into that, and just from the rules, and like what we have right now is a quick start guide. It is, from what I understand, an unfinished version of chapters 1, 2. Is it 1, 2, 3, and 5, or what are the chapters? I can't remember.
It's
exactly.
1, 2,
It's-
3, and then a small piece of 6, which 6
Okay, 6.
is really just like, this is the forest hymn. This is kind of more of the theming, whereas the rest are more mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a PDF that he sent out to backers. We use it to make our characters, and then just to learn enough of the game to play. Very easy to pick up on.
Mhm.
I was telling Felicia, I mean, we made our characters together the other day in like half the time that it takes to make a D&D character, just because there's a lot that goes into that. And I can't wait to get my hands on that print book. Alan and I both backed the Kickstarter at the level to receive the print book, and I'm hoping that that'll be available. I do believe they have plans to sell the PDF form, like the full finalized version of it. I think they're using what is it, DM's Guild?
I think so, yes. Because he's
Yep.
the guy who does actually have some DM's Guild stuff out now. I don't know
Yeah.
how much, but one of the cool things is like a hex editor or a hex kit or something like that where you can make hex maps. So you can check out his stuff there now.
The soft date, I think, for the release is January 2019, but you should go follow him on Twitter if you are interested in this. It's at Sword Peddler on Twitter, or Cecil Howe. So you should follow him to get some more information about this. You can check out his website. He has an actual website for the game, and then he has a website for the Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter is over, but as far as I know, I believe they got plans to sell it afterward through things like DM's Guild and such. So you should follow him and follow this game, because this is admittedly my first experience actually sitting down and playing in a system outside of D&D.
It actually took me a while to build a character because of that, though.
Yeah, it's that's just because you're so accustomed to D&D. Honestly, I sat down and I think it took us maybe 30 minutes and we had
Yeah.
everything done.
I just rolled mine.
Yeah, Jeffrey rolled his, and I just kind of wrote it down. Like, I had just made my character and kind of heard Paul talking about when he was making his,
Mhm.
and then I just turned around and helped Jeffrey. Like, I thought it was pretty easy, but when we make D&D characters, I usually sit down with Paul and I just roll and he tells me what's up. So I'm not as familiar with so I thought this was easy.
Typically with a D&D character, in my experience, I've never made a completely random D&D character. For example,
Me neither.
I've never rolled for personality traits and things like that. I've always looked at the suggested ones that they give in the book or what have you, but then I will choose things I like and adjust them and things. And there was a little bit of that to this, but I set in with the goal of it's a one-shot. We've just got a quick start guide. So there were given tables to roll on for quirks about your characteristics and things like that. And I just rolled for them this time.
I rolled for my animal or whatever, and I rolled a 1, so I could either be, I think it was a badger or a stork, and it was a badger. And I was like, well, that's different. I mean, I don't really know how I'm going to do that. And then I thought, as soon as we play this, I'm going to do a voice no matter what, because I mean, it's a one shot right now, and I was like, I'm just going to, commit to a voice and see how it goes. And I thought the voices made it 10 times better.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Like what Jeremy said a minute ago, when you roll and you're in D&D, you can roll and not be good at something, but might get a good roll and you can do it. This one really makes you get into your character, like what you have in your pack, and maybe you can use that. Like I had a bow and quiver, but I had a gag and pistols. So I was like, well, I can try this, but it might not work good. I really had to dig into it.
I've never, that I can think of off the top of my head, maybe I have in strange situations, but I mean, it's like 1 in 100 that I run away from a fight in Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Sometimes to our detriment.
We hit this dude 1,000,000 times.
As my character here, see, the thing is, in D&D, we're adventurers, and we're, like the class is fighter. And in an interview I listened to on Tabletop Babble, Cecil referred to these 3 character types that you can create as the sort of primary fighter, wizard, thief. And I can see that. Like I made a person, and my person character is sort of the fighter. He's got a bonus to strength, and that's why I took daggers as him being basically like one of the Lost Boys. But these characters aren't built to fight. Like the game has things built into it where whenever you drop something in combat, that the narrator, after it's been knocked unconscious, gives you the option. Do you want to kill this thing, or are you leaving it there?
Yeah.
And it's building in this sort of seriousness around killing things. We ran into that a little bit with the weird, what was it called? The moss mugger?
Oh my gosh, that thing bit me.
It bit her, and it was like a spider. So, nope.
Yeah.
Also, just peeking behind the curtains, I made that thing up on a whim. When she laid down, I'm like, I need something to happen because she rolled a flop. What do I do? Oh, a moss mugger.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was
Fella
awesome.
is like, she's used to being dirty, like she smells, okay? And she's really tough.
We all noticed.
Yeah. And, well, thanks for not telling me. But Fella's like really used to just adventure and stuff like that because she's she sails a boat. So I was like, I'm going to do something silly. And then it really ended up turning around and biting me on the arm. Not
Literally.
the butt, but literally. But I just wanted to do something silly. And this game, you really need to think about it before you do something silly. Like D&D, it would have been like, you say, okay, I want to do this. And the DM's like, okay, I'll allow it. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really like, well, you're not really good at that, so roll for it.
Yeah, I like how the subjects are very specific, and they're for interesting, strange actions that you might take or things you wanted to do. And I'm sure that some of that will have to just be left up to interpretation. Like there were a couple times where I was like, what would I roll for this? Or is there something? So, the narrator might say, well, you could use this, and it's kind of an interpretation of that. But I don't know. I really, really enjoyed our session. I think it was a lot of fun. I loved all your characters. I loved the insane, like, pyromania coming from Greg. He just wants to set everything on fire, and he's like, burn everything.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And serious, total laugh out loud moments every time that Darling would just like take off on a beat.
Take off in a song.
I sold my soul to a 3-piece. And I pulled
Oh
out
my gosh.
that was
That
incredible.
was perfect.
the game just invites those zany, wacky moments, and it makes for I mean, I had a lot of fun.
I did
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Me too.
Love it.
Same here. I can't wait for the full edition to come. I'm sure I flubbed up some rules in there somewhere, but I didn't bother with like, oh, let's look that up because it might change anyway in the full edition.
Mhm.
But this is the first time I've run a non D&D game, and I've played some others, like maybe one or two, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Which this game is built off the Shadow of the Demon Lord system, so I've never played that, so I'm curious like what parts come from that and what parts are originally his ideas. But either way, it's a ton of fun.
Phenomenal.
I would highly recommend this if you like these sort of zany, strange, wacky worlds that you find in things like Over the Garden Wall, or he mentions like The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the old cartoon, things like that, The Wind in the Willows,
Or
Frog
maybe
and
you're just
Toad.
a RPG person looking for a new RPG that's different than anything you've seen before.
This
Yeah.
is it.
This definitely fits that category, and it is a ton of fun.
Yeah. Perhaps you're just a fan of picnics.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Yeah,
picking
maybe
it.
that's it.
I gave away
Or
my
forest.
sandwiches, so.
And as Willoughby said, I don't think this is a picnic. I don't know what that thing is, and I never want to see it again. It
No.
really did strike fear in me, not unlike seeing the Beast for the first time in Over the Garden Wall. What I love about those
No
sorts
spoilers.
of
No
stories.
spoilers.
Well, that's not a spoiler. That's like the whole story. But the whole like gist behind things like that, or like Legend of Sleepy Hollow, any of these sorts of things, is that there's this real archaic style to it, but then it's also very lighthearted, and then suddenly it's haunting your nightmares. Like
Yeah.
it really rides that
awesome.
fence in a great way, and I think I just want to go downstairs and watch Over the Garden Wall now.
Yeah, it makes me
Yeah.
want to rewatch it. It's been a while.
That's what I was going
Man.
for. Whimsy with a touch of,
Horror.
blood-curdling
When
terror.
you said that he
horror.
had mushrooms growing out of his face, I was like, nope, I'm over it.
No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
I was picturing the Babadook meets the woodsman from Over the Garden Wall meets the monsters from The Last of Us meets I don't
Yeah.
know. It was just
There are many inspirations for this
Abraham Lincoln
So-
meets Abraham Lincoln.
Will
Yeah.
yes, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Abraham Slinkin.
Yes, Abraham. I mean, I just want to name this episode Abraham Lincoln. There are so many one-liners from this. Okay, I don't want to go on too long with this, but let's just do one more thing before we go. What were some of the inspirations behind your characters? What made you want to do the things you did? Like I rolled for some of mine, but I told Felicia I'm like I'm gonna hold the option to veto anything. And one of the first things I rolled, actually the first thing I rolled, and then I rolled again and got the same
And
number,
Same thing, yeah.
was from the person's table that I was raised by wolves. I was a person dropped off by the stork or what have you, and then I was raised by wolves, and that I had a wolf costume that I would occasionally wear. Well, I decided, no, that's not something that I occasionally wear. That's my clothes. All I wear is this ratty wolf costume, but it's not made from pelts because that's weird. It's made from shed hair from wolves, like made this ramshackle costume that I made.
That's awesome.
That's not weird.
And I can speak to wild wolves and dogs. So that was the thing that I rolled. And from there, I was like, you know what? I'm like the Lost Boys from Peter Pan. And that's
Nice.
basically perfect. That's another thing that sort of fits into this world of this out of place human, but I feel it place with the forest and I feel it place with the animals. And I kind of went with that. He's not dumb, but he's just a little goofy. I didn't take I had the option to take a training, or what do you call it when you take a subject? Option to take the subject in Colonel, and which would have made me a leader. And I decided, no, he's not a leader because he's not the alpha of their pack. He's a follower. And I hadn't planned on following Fella, but it all just kind of worked out that way. So I love Willoughby,
Yeah, I did too.
and I want to play.
Yeah, he's a lot of
It
fun.
was funny.
For Darling, so I was reading about Ghost, and it talks about there was some reference to music in the pamphlet we got, and
Yeah.
I already got Entertainer, and so when I'm rolling it up, I get a bell on my hat, and then I roll a face full of daggers, and then a tuxedo, and then I'm filled with whiskey, and I'm like, okay, what is this? What's this guy's story? And I'm like going through the inventory of like the items you can pick, and I see toy piano. And the gift that I got was that kite kit that's missing the ribbon. I'm like, okay, so he's a ghost who's lost his past love somewhere, and he's gonna be obsessed with music. And so I was like, okay, so what am I gonna name him? And so I start scrolling through songs, and there's a 21 Pilots song. It's called "Oh Misbeliever," and in it says "Oh Darling Sleeper," and I'm like, that's his name.
Oh, that's
his
awesome.
name. Yep. And so I don't know. I pulled up a whole bunch of songs and I was like taking like little snippets of lyrics and I'm like basically everything he's gonna say is a line from a song somewhere.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, gotta keep it for under 6 seconds here, but nearly everything he said came from a song. And I don't know. It was fun. It was fun for me.
Was the sold my soul to a 3-piece line from a song?
Yep, that's from Halsey.
That is awesome.
Hold Me Down. Yep.
Wow.
All of my character was completely random. I just rolled everything. I just rolled it and I just went with it. So I didn't really know what I was gonna do as far as how I acted, and
Came together nicely.
I didn't even
Yeah.
know if I was gonna use a voice either.
Mhm.
But anyway, I just went with it, and then I picked stuff originally because I picked brewer and bouquet, and I had that mushroom poison and all that.
Mhm.
But I also had the matches and the candle and the oil, and I was like, well, I wanted to be more of like a poison, and you do poison stuff. But then I realized I kind of wanted to use the fire more.
Yeah, and that was great.
Yeah, I really like the fire.
So yeah, I kind of became a pyromaniac for some reason.
Yeah.
I think fella calls you that.
And Darling was like, probably died in a fire.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
After that, that kind of sealed it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That is awesome.
So, fella, I really wanted to be an animal anyways because I
Mhm.
thought it was a cool idea to randomly roll and see what you were.
Mhm.
So I rolled a 1 and I was like, a badger or a crane. I'm going to see what I get on my second roll. And I also rolled a 1. So I was like, there we go. So I was a badger and I was like, I'm just going to, see what happens with my quirks and, my superstitions and see what happens, and then I'll make my story. So my first quirk was if my mother could pick a single word to describe me, it would be precocious. So I'm like talented and stuff like that. And then I was like, well, I'm really good at stuff and I pick up on it easy, which my my animal was kind of young anyways, not like a baby, but just getting out there in youth. Anyway, so then I was rolling for my subjects, and one of them was a gift was coxswain. That's with boating and bicycling and stuff like that. And I was like, it would be really cool if I was a captain of a boat and I've been on this journey and I come back to visit my family. And, since I'm good at picking up on stuff, I ended up being this wild captain of a boat that's just really good at stuff, and I don't really care about my hygiene. So I was like, this is really not me at all. So when I did the voice, I just started messing with it, and I didn't know I was going to be so okay, guys, let's do this, so jumpy, but it just kind of happened.
Paul pointed out early on that you were bouncing, and then you just went the whole time like that.
I was like, dude, I got to just play my character like that. And then fella, it's not really one of the names that were picked. I heard it from a book and I thought it was cool.
Mhm.
So when Paul said, he's like, fella, oh, little fella. And then I think Milton said something about it, me being a little fella, which I was a girl in this, but it's just funny that I'm just so wiry. I don't know, which I am in real life. I am kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just cool to roll and then put your character together so good with what you okay, you got rope. What are you going to do with it? I don't know. It was awesome.
It was a ton of fun. We all look forward to playing more of it. Big shout out to Cecil Howe for making this game. We can't wait to get our hands on the full game, and hopefully we can do some more of this for you guys in the future. And this was meant to be a Halloween special. I know it's coming a few days past Halloween, but everything just didn't come together in time for that. But we still want to get it out for you all. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. And as usual, thank you so much for listening. If you have enjoyed it, you should leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Send us a letter. Holler at us on Twitter or Facebook at MBH Podcast or facebook.com/MBH Podcast. And I guess that about does it for this week.
We'll see you later.
Thanks for listening, and thanks, Alan, for such a great game.
We love you.
Thanks for playing.
Goodbye.
Bye.